Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Mind Positive Store, where we talk a lot about mental health, self-love, self-care, self-discovery, and just becoming the best version of ourselves, which already exists. Today's topic especially is massively impactful for everything that we've spoken in this channel so far. It's all about self-discipline, mastering and building up your ultimate self-discipline to make sure you achieve everything that you've set in your goals for 2024. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. As usual, here are the video steps so that you don't waste any time and get to the part that is most important for you. First and foremost, what is self-discipline? There are various definitions for self-discipline, but one thing that is super connected to it is your willpower. You're as disciplined as you are willing to be, right? So in time, you can get tired of willing to do something, but don't worry, you can always renew that strength with more motivation. Motivation and self-discipline go hand in hand. They work super connected with each other. Developing the power of willingness is the most important factor in building up your self-discipline. First and foremost, we need to get sorted with the whys. Why do we actually struggle with maintaining our self-discipline? The first reason is instant gratification. Self-discipline is actually making the right, healthy choices to avoid any temptation and the greed of instant gratification when we work on something. As humans, it's a natural tendency that we lean towards instant gratification rather than doing the hard work and waiting with patience for the long-term goals. The second reason is that we crave for consistency. Again, as humans, we are hardwired to stay away from any changes. We are very comfortable within our comfortable zone of whatever we do in a daily routine life. Whenever there is a challenge or whenever there is a change that is coming up, automatically we have a big no for it. With self-discipline, we hardwire our brains that we instantly say no when a challenge comes in, or instantly are against any new changes that we want to adapt. We overestimate our skills. People who are not self-disciplined usually tend to overestimate their skill set and avoid practicing. One tip here to stop overestimating your skills is to constantly ask for feedbacks from people who you trust and inspire from, which will keep you grounded, and in turn your self-discipline will be in line. The biggest blocker for our self-discipline is the elephant in the room, procrastination. We tend to not make healthy choices. We tend to get tempted on unnecessary things and end up losing our productivity for the day. Self-control and self-discipline actually are synonyms to each other. When you do not have self-control, you eventually will not be disciplined. It is as simple as that. You have to develop that ability to have more control over yourself, your thoughts, the actions that you're taking. Avoid any temptations that is thrown out on you and make healthy choices. It is very simple, but I know when you actually apply this, when you take it to action, it will be tough. But know for the fact that you are stronger than that. You have better self-control. Now, it takes really small and mindful changes that you can do in your daily routine that will help you to be more in control of yourself. Let's take an example. I know that I need to drink more water. That's a universal truth. Everyone knows. Now, where my self-discipline kicks in and my self-control kicks in is that I carry a water bottle wherever I go. I always have it next to me, so I remind myself to keep drinking the water. When I go outside, I have my self-control, which stops me from buying any other sugary drinks or any sodas which is unhealthy for me, and sticking to drink the water that I got for myself. These are little small changes which will absolutely elevate your self-discipline. Your environment has to be your backbone in your self-discipline. Design your environment that it supports the values and discipline that you follow. For example, I want to wake up and go to the gym every single morning. Have your gym clothes right in front of you so that you can wake up, wear it, and take it and go directly to the gym. So your environment should be handy in order to help you and accommodate and be consistent with your self-discipline journey. Know your values. Now, self-discipline will be different for me and for you. It is based on the values, it's based on the experiences that we've had. We set certain things as discipline for ourselves. For example, my curfew time would be different and your curfew time would be different, or if you don't even have a curfew time at all. So based on which my discipline or my self-control will play into, and then it will be completely different for you. So we cannot, or I cannot give you more indications or more guidance on what can be your self-control or self-discipline. You yourself have to sit down and write down your values, identify them, and frame a discipline pattern around them. Focus on showing up. The trick here that it only takes a little bit of self-discipline to actually show up and nothing more. You only dread going to the workout, but once you show up there, it is not as bad as you think. Same way you procrastinate opening your book, but with your self-discipline, a little bit of it, you open the book, it's not as bad as you think. So getting started is the biggest thing than continuing it. I think I've told this in my previous video that there's something called as a 5-minute rule, which encourages you to start something. That's all. You convince yourself that, Ankita, you just have to start something, do it for 5 minutes. If I don't like it, then I can drop it, get back to my couch again, just relax and chill as I was before. Now the point is, once you get started, you tend to complete it. That's how our human nature is. The problem is only getting things started. One pro tip here for people like me who are just starting off their self-discipline journey: you only have to focus on showing up and not on perfecting the task. The second trick is that you only need to keep working on your self-discipline until the bad feeling goes away and it's replaced by a good feeling. The bad feeling that we get before starting anything new, that we are like, oh, why am I starting to do it? But then you kick in your self-discipline, you are more productive, you are more motivated, so you get started. But that bad feeling is always there in the back of your head. You only need to focus on showing up consistently when this happens. Slowly and in time, this bad feeling will completely go away 100% and will be replaced by a good feeling. Let me give you an example. I used to dread and I used to think people who used to wake up early are punishing themselves. I used to really think that my mom, what is she doing? She wakes up so early, like 5:30 in the morning, to start her day. But when I was in a circumstances where I had to do it for myself, I had no other choice. I had this bad feeling, but slowly in time, with the consistency and with my self-discipline, when I made sure that I had to show up in morning, it now changed into a good feeling where I cannot not get up in the morning. Like, that has to be a routine in my daily life, no matter if I'm in a vacation or if I am at home. Well, I do sleep in certain days when I'm not well, but this is become my new normal and I'm so happy about it as well. I start my day early, I get my things done, I plan out my day. It just gives me extra time. So slowly but patiently wait and have the discipline to show up consistently, that this bad feeling that you have right now will be replaced with a good feeling. The secret is that only if you feel good, you can be more productive. There are so many things in our day-to-day life that we don't really like to do, but we have to. We have no other choices. But there are millions and millions of ways to make those really dreadful tasks much more enjoyable, at least a little bit more, enjoyable for you when you start doing it. I have done a video about romanticizing your life, which teaches you how to romanticize mundane, usual tasks that you don't like in a very beautiful, enchanting way that doesn't feel like work at all. The last trick to self-discipline is to keep getting back on track anytime when you're off the track. Now, I know that self-discipline is like a skill, like any other skill that you want to learn, that you need to be practicing it, be consistent with it constantly. Only then you will be able to ace it. And again, it's certain that there will be instances where you will be off track completely. You don't need to worry about that. You don't need to feel that you lack that motivation or you lack that willpower to keep going. It is your old habits that is dominating or that's trying to dominate over any new change that you're bringing in your life. Remind yourself that you are powerful. You are powerful than any other innate object or innate habit that you have in your life, so you can strive through this opportunity as well and have more willpower to maintain your self-discipline. Understanding mental contrasting will be super useful to maintain your self-discipline journey. Mental contrasting is a psychological technique, but let's not go so technical. Let me try to explain it a little bit more simpler. Now, mental contrasting is an ability to distinguish, understand between what you want to achieve, that is your goal, to where you are right now in your current state. So I want you guys to close your eyes and visualize the ultimate goal that you've set up for yourself for 2024 or for this month or whatever goal you have in yourself. Just visualize that. Now open your eyes and see the current state where you're in. What could be certain roadblocks for you to achieving that particular goal? Now, when you understand these problems or understand these roadblocks on achieving this particular goal, automatically your self-discipline kicks in and you make sure that you overcome it. It is really simple, where you can put it as, if X happens, I will do Y. For example, it is important for me to grow hair, right? When my hair falls, I will make sure that I will massage myself every single day with oil, or I will make sure that I eliminate any heating tools to have much more healthier and silkier hair for myself. Now, this pattern is also called as habit stacking. Every time a habit or a task happens, you stack up another task on top of it and make sure that you club it together, and that impacts your self-discipline as well. Another skill that goes hand in hand with self-discipline is time management. Yes, I think this is self-explanatory. You have to make sure that you master, you understand, and you're in full control of your time, so you manage it in a better way, be it professional or a personal setting. A simple example, if you want to start your work at 9 a.m., you cannot get up at 8:50 and just get out of bed and straight away head to your laptop. That's not how it works. I think that's how everyone was during COVID time, but with more self-discipline, you can only achieve more. A main self-discipline that all of us need to incorporate today in our lives is to take care of ourselves. Prioritizing our mental, physical, and emotional health is very, very important. Take care of your sleep cycle. Make sure you get 8 hours of sleep. Eat healthy, eat your veggies, have your proteins. Make sure you move your body. Make sure you do some sort of an activity in a day so that your cortisol levels are low and your happy hormones are high. Make sure you have good connectivity with someone around you. Human connection is very, very important and vital to feel more grounded and more happy. Now let's talk about some daily habits that can foster your self-discipline. Start off with having a clear vision. Each day that you wake up, I want you to dedicate some time to focus on the ultimatum or the ultimate goal that you've set up for yourself. This can be the place where you can incorporate your vision board. If you have your goals written down in your planner, anything that you have accessible, just look at it, close your eyes, visualize the ultimatum, visualize you achieving that, visualize you going to that showroom and getting that car for yourself. All these small things will make sure that you are clear in your ultimate vision. Set daily intentions. Devote few minutes each day to remind yourself and have one intention for the day. I did this yoga 30-day challenge with Cassandra. I think it's in YouTube. It's totally free, worth it. I absolutely loved it. It was a yoga challenge for your body and your mind, where you have to choose one intention, like one word intention for the whole day, and you have to visualize and make sure that you make changes in your day-to-day tasks or your mindset for that day to accompany and accomplish this intention you've set for yourself. Now, for example, if your intention for the day is peace, Okay, so make sure you calm yourself down for the day. Make sure you incorporate mindfulness practice, meditation, go for a walk, listen to soothing music, do the things that give you much more sense of calmness and happiness in that day. Prioritize and organize yourself. Now, I think I've already told you how important time management is with self-discipline. Make sure you prioritize your task, put in timestamps for each of the tasks you have, and organize it based on important things going up in the list and least important things going down, so that you finished the bigger chunk of the task in the beginning of the day and you have more energy to put in for that, and as and when your energy goes down, you have fewer lesser tasks to complete. The 80-20 rule comes in handy here, which states that 80% of your results comes from 20% of the efforts that you put in. Now identify this 20% high quality and impactful tasks and prioritize them, and make sure you achieve the 100% results from them. Self-discipline is not about perfection but about progress. Keep this in your mind every time you face any failure in your self-discipline journey. Not every day is going to be your day. You will feel setbacks. You will fall into the trap of your old habits where you wouldn't be so motivated on your willpower, also would be low that day. Pick yourself up, analyze what went wrong, make sure that mistake doesn't get repeated again, and keep going in your self-discipline journey. As I told in the beginning of the video, self-discipline is the core element of anything that we want to achieve in life. If you have so many goals that you want to set for yourself, so many different things that you want to achieve, or just habits that you want to keep up with, self-discipline is the core element of it. It is the conscious decision that you make to be consistent and to show up every single day for yourself. That's all for today. I hope this video was helpful and motivated you to build and master your self-discipline journey. Hit the like button down below and support and subscribe to our channel for more such amazing content on self-love and self-discovery. Until next time, see you soon. Bye bye. Take care.